Oh yeah, Skope TV on a Thursday night. Emaximus, just listen to the track. And we got my boy on the line right now. Emax, what's happening?
Man, chilling, trying to, maintain and make it happen.
So how you been lately, and what's up for the weekend?
Man, I've been good, maintaining, trying to, promote this project and, working on new material and, still, in the lab, trying to, make some masterpieces, and this weekend probably going to be working out and in the street, get the awareness for the project, the album. And that's my plans for the weekend, and, go out and, do my thing,
Now, your single, The Paper, which we got playing right now, has got huge play on radio and online. This track is so hot. How you feeling about the response, and who did the beats?
Well, the beat was produced by Frankie Also Lovely, this talented producer out of Texas. He hooked up the track. And
how'd you link up with him?
Well, he contacted me. He sent me an email one day, contacted me saying that, he would like to do some tracks for me. And he had music, and I called him up. I checked out his tracks, and they were hot. And we've been working together back and forth ever since.
That's dope. Now, DJ Psycho Steve said about you on datpiff.com, Emaximus is original, awesome, and the next big thing. How do you feel when you hear that?
And appreciative that he feels that way towards my music, and it makes me want to push hard so that everybody in the world can hear it and to get the opportunity to, experience my music, and that makes me feel good. I mean, it adds to the, to the confidence that I have with the album and my music as a whole. So it makes me want to make even better and greater music.
Now, how did you and DJ Psycho Steve hook up originally and decide to create Hungriest MC in the game?
Well, I mean, it started off one night. I was on the internet trying to find some way to get my music played, and I ended up calling up to 98.2 The Beat, the radio station down in LA. And it just so happened he had been working the switchboard that night, and we ended up talking, and I sent him a couple tracks, and he was feeling it. And then, as time progressed, they had put my music in rotation, at their station. And then he approached me, well, how would I like to do a venture, distributed via Island Def Jam, and then we started to get to work on that from there. And then I sent him all the tracks I had at the time, and him and another DJ sat down and, picked and choose like 4 of them, and then I chose the other 4. And so that's how we put together the album, and that's how it all came to be.
Now, you're now represented under the Island Def Jam label, which is awesome. How did that deal come to be, and how have they been helping with this project?
Well, pretty much the deal is like this, they distribute it digitally, and, Psycho Steve is a representative from them, and they're promoting it. He's promoting it. And what we're trying to do is build up awareness to where we can get a better deal, a full major deal out of them. So we've been promoting this project to get awareness up, and he's been networking with people, at the label, and we're just trying to get everybody aware of it and to get it out there, so we can approach them with a better deal. So
now, if you're going to do a video for one track on this album, what track would that be?
That's a hard question because, the first off top one I would think would be The Paper. But honestly, mean, I was thinking about more of a upbeat, you know, off the hook type video for rapper, and because that song is just the energy on the song is like, you know, is kind of like out of this world. It's like on a different page. So if I was to make a video, it would probably be for rapper.
Okay. And you know, what would be the concept of the video? Where would it be? Would it be you on stage? Would it be a story?
Well, it would probably be like in the green screen and in the streets and in the midst of a club. I could see mosh pits like kind of like circulating in the video, and a lot of you know, people. It would have like reflections of, you know, like in the song I talk about, you know, how Oscar Grant got killed and they gave the police officer manslaughter charges. So it would have like excerpts from the riots and protests revolving around that, and you know, it was basically, it's an upbeat, you know, it would pretty much be off the hook where, you know, people, you know, a lot of, you know, mosh pitting and tearing up and creating havoc and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I picture kind of like that, you know, really just like high energy, you know.
Now, you've come so far in such a short time, especially if people go back in the Skope TV and peep your first interview that you did with us. Now you've turned your passion for music into a true business. I mean, you're on Amazon, iTunes, all the major, you know, record sales online. It's really incredible. What's your work ethic like when it comes to your music?
Well, I mean, my whole goal is to get better and to become, you know, a worldwide entity. I mean, the digital downloads and the digital stores is one thing, and I want to just become a better businessman, and I want to also, you know, connect it in the streets also. I mean, get the money, get the music, you know what I'm saying, spread across the streets and online, and I just want to pretty much, you know, master the marketing tactics behind both of those two departments. And I mean, my work ethic is pretty much I get up and I try to set a plan out, you know, what I'm going to do for each day, and what songs I'm going to work on, and I mean, it's pretty much an ongoing thing and process, and I just want to, you know, master that to the point where it is really lucrative, and you know, I'm able to capitalize off of my music, you know, and having merchandise and also, you know, guest appearances and touring. So, I mean, my goals are to, you know, advance even further than where I've come from today. Because I mean, I've come a long way from that point, but I'm still like, I got some road to travel, you know, to get to where I feel where I'm comfortable. But I'm still not gonna stop once I get there. I mean, but it's just, you know, I have some goals that I want to accomplish, you know, for the next few months, and it's pretty much on and popping until I, you know, supersede those goals.
Makes sense to me. Now, if any venues or booking agents across the country, across the world out there want to book an Emaximus show, how do they go about that?
Well, you can contact me on Gmail. My email address is emaximus9, that's EMAXIMUS, the number 9 at gmail.com. You can even call me at 707-239-3747.
Damn, Emax even giving out the numbers. I like that.
Yeah, you can call me, you can email me, and if you can contact me through Twitter. My Twitter is Emaximus. My username is Emaximus9. You can contact me on Twitter, Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com/Emaximus. MySpace, myspace.com/Emaximus. Even on Facebook, my fan page is under Emaximus. And also, I mean, you can contact me via internet, call me, email me, text me. I mean, I'm pretty much open.
You're pretty much open.
You can even contact, if they can even contact you to get to me, or they can contact Psycho Steve, and you know, either way, they can even contact, you know, Skope TV, and you guys can let me know mean, either way, I'm still open, you know.
Now this is one of my favorite tracks on the album right here. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it for a quick minute. Oh man, I don't even want to shut it off. I love that track, Emax. Speak on that track. Who produced it? What's the meaning behind it? What you put your life on? What that mean to you?
Well, the track was produced by a friend of mine, DJ Teray, from the Hungriest. You know, shout out to the Hungriest crew. You know, my cousin Dale, and pretty much when I wrote that track, you know, I was in East Oakland, and I was at my brother's house. You know what I'm saying? I was out there. I was staying there, and that track was like, I mean, it was one of those type of tracks that, you know, I was coming from the heart. Well, I mean, I put my life on it. It's like, I'm in the struggle right now. I put my life on it, meaning I'm committed to being successful. I'm committed to advancing. I'm committed to growing myself as a worldwide entity. So, I mean, I put my life on my hustle. I put my life on my family. I put my life on moving, you know what I'm saying, advancing, and getting past just that underground to mainstream to grow to where I'm worldwide known, and, you know, everybody can enjoy my music. So, I mean, I'm just committed to excellence, and, you know, it's a struggle every day to make it to the next level, but at the same time, I try to keep focused, and that's why that song is like, I mean, I put my life on it. I mean, I was born with a talent, and it was a gift that my mom told me I had a gift, and, you know, it's always something I dreamed to do, so I pretty much, you know, I love that I took it and run with it and try to let nobody deter me from doing that, and it's from the heart, and it's like, I'm just not stopping until it's a conglomerate. I mean, they do it all the time. I mean, you see people advance from nothing to something all the time, and it takes a lot of hard work, so it's like my dedication to making it.
That's beautiful. Well, we got 2 questions. We got about 2 minutes left with you, Emax. Now, BET will not play the new Nicki Minaj video, Stupid Ho, and MIA gave the finger at the Super Bowl at halftime. Do you feel that controversy can help or hurt an artist in the long run? And would you ever see yourself getting involved in some controversy?
Well, I mean, I think, honestly, controversy sells depending on the controversy. I mean, because either it can boost somebody's career or it can just completely destroy them. I mean, so it depends on, there's a lot of touchy subjects out there. I mean, you know, like, okay, you know, Stupid Ho by Nicki Minaj, you know, I mean, it's a crazy video. I mean, it's a crazy song, but, I mean, you know, like, companies and major corporations, they already front on hip-hop to a degree. They want a certain, you know, wholesome type hip-hop, whatever they want to call it, bubblegum pop stuff. I mean, it's okay to take that edge, and, you know, I mean, I don't care if I piss them people off when I'm expressing myself and I'm getting out my you know, how I feel. So, I mean, I feel Nicki Minaj is expressing herself and doing what she needs to do. And in MIA, you know, I mean, you know, the Super Bowl is so big. I mean, you know, to get hip-hop on that level is a positive thing. And there's a time to play for everything. I mean, when you're expressing yourself, you know, I mean, make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you're making sense when you're doing it. And you can really back it up. I mean, it doesn't make sense to just do stupid stuff or do things, you know, without having, you know, the positive, you know what I'm saying, or a conscious, you know, reason for doing it. So MIA had her reasons for doing the middle finger, which, you know, I mean, that's to her. But, like, you know, like I said, like, everybody, you know what I'm saying, can't get away with controversy. Some people, it may kill their career. Some people, it may boost them and put them in a new light. It just depends on what their image is from the beginning. I mean, your image is, you know, how people perceive you. So, I mean, if you do something out of character or out of what everybody has already perceived of you, then, you know, it might it might have everybody, oh, well, we're not feeling him this year. But you can redeem yourself. I mean, look at Chris Brown. He's been able to become a phenomenal, artist after his moment of darkness. And I mean, I commend him on that because he turned a negative situation, and he never stopped. He just kept persistent and kept going. And some people don't have that drive, and they could just deteriorate them and make them go stir crazy. So I mean, I can see myself getting a controversy with political issues and just basically the attitude and some of the music that I project and how is pretty much how I feel and how I want to get in the game and do my thing and rise up to the levels. So I mean, if it's there, I mean, let it come. But I'm prepared for it.
Now, what's coming up for you, Emax, and where you at online? And while you be letting the people know, I want to have a little dial on my phone in the background, kind of like an outro. But let the people know where they can peep you as we check out dial on my phone.
Different events I got coming up.
This dial on my phone is crazy. This track's crazy.
Right on, man. Thanks. I have a show coming up at the Lounge Saloon in Santa Rosa, February 24th. Also, I have a show up in Sacramento, in Orangeville. That's going to be March 8th. And tickets, the place in Sacramento, it's in Orangeville. You can contact me for tickets. I'll be, you can hit me up online at myspace.com/Emaximus, facebook.com/Emaximus. And, Google me. I have a lot of music online on Reverb Nation.
And Dat Piff.
Yeah, you can pick up Hungriest MC on iTunes, Rhapsody, Napster, Amazon MP3. That's under DJ Psycho Steve and Emaximus, or just Emaximus alone. And you can reach me also, Dat Piff. I got music on for DJs, RadioDJs.com. I got music on this50.com/Emaximus. I mean, all of these websites, you can be Emaximus and get the music. You can check out some stuff on YouTube.
So just look out for Emaximus, basically. This brother's all over the internet, that's for sure.
I got music all over, you know what I'm saying? I got music that you can, download by. I'm on Retweetia.com also. I mean, all of these websites, I mean, I'm trying to push it out there so everybody can, catch me. And, you can download the album. And don't forget to call your local radio station and request, Emaximus the paper or dial my phone. I mean, either way, they going to get to it. And,
and that's a good point you bring. And I'm going to wrap it up with this. Support independent music, people. Stop supporting the Illuminati. Support independent music. Support these brothers that are really putting out good music, whether they're doing rock music, folk music, alternative music, hip-hop music. Support artists like Emaximus, because that's what it's about, and that's what we're about. Emax, we're so happy to have you on again. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Skope TV on a Friday night. We're going to go out with this dial on my phone right here.
Man, thanks for having me, man.